In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to balance holiday spending and holiday saving as you work towards your plans for this holiday season. I'm also going to be sharing with you a couple free and inexpensive gifts that you can share with those that you care about to make your money stretch a little bit longer. You're not going to want to miss it. Hi, I'm Jamie with The Saving Secret, where I help you become more intentional with your money. If you're new to my channel, I help people increase savings and help them reach financial independence. And so if you notice today, I'm wearing my ugly Christmas sweater. And so I wanted to get in the season and the festivities because Christmas time, holiday times are just so special. But 2020 has been a very, very difficult year for many people. And at times, really, they can't use the same system that they've been using in the past to plan out Christmas. And maybe they don't have quite as many resources as they had last year. So today, I'm going to go through a couple of different ideas to help you be more intentional with your money and to help you begin with the end in mind. So the first thing I would suggest that you do is get that pen and paper out or an Excel document, whatever you use to help plan your Christmas, and put down an exact dollar amount that you want to spend, a spending limit for your holiday season. And no matter what Michael Scott says,
like this tangible thing that you can point to and say, hey man, I love you, this many dollars worth.
Your love is not dependent on how much money you spend on a Christmas gift for somebody, but just be aware that it's important to have a specific dollar amount that you want. The second thing that you're going to need to do is you need to figure out how many people, what are the people that you want to include on your list. But also, you don't want to include just people. You might want to include other activities or other things that cost money. Maybe it's wrapping paper, maybe it's activities that you do during the holidays. But these are things that you're going to want to make sure that you have. Once you have that list, you need to allocate a specific dollar amount to that specific activity or that person. And you're going to want to make sure that you have an idea of what you will spend for that person or for those activities. Once you have that allocated, then you need to start tracking your expenses. Figure out exactly how did you do versus your plan, and you can create that plan. And again, this can be done on a piece of paper. It can be done in an Excel document, a Google Sheets, whatever makes sense for you. But just have a plan, work that plan, and hold yourself accountable. Like I mentioned at the very beginning of the video, I was going to share with you different ideas that could help you get some more free and less expensive options to make your money go a little bit further. But before I do that, be sure to smash that like button. It's greatly appreciated and continues to help my channel grow. So thanks for doing that. The first idea that really is centered around how do you make an item where you can spend time with somebody. The most valuable resource we have in this life is time and where we choose to spend it. So that gift doesn't really cost anything, but can be very meaningful. And so when you're figuring out how to spend your time with somebody, it may be a loved one, it may be someone that you don't see often, and it might just be a simple phone call. It could be a Zoom call. It could be a FaceTime. These are things that you can do to showcase and your time, share a laugh, all those different activities, especially with so many restrictions on travel. And now if you feel more comfortable or you're in an area where you can do some things where you can be in close contact with people, you may want to look for activities that you can do outside. This may be a volunteering activity. Those are a great way to spend your time that can create lasting memories. And the last thing you can do with your time that I have is you can find ways to teach somebody something that they're very passionate about, because it may be a skill or hobby that you're really good at that they've been interested in, and you can set aside time to teach them that skill or to give them a little bit more insights of what you do to help them find more joy in what you do. The next basic bucket of way you can spend your time is more personalized gift. A great gift idea could be using an old photo or photo that you have of somebody, putting it in a frame. You could even be vintage and get your frame at Goodwill or something, and writing a personalized message or story on the back. These are sentimental gifts. They could go a long way and they don't cost a lot of money. Again, most people aren't comfortable printing photos these days. It doesn't happen as much as it used to, but this is a personalized touch that can really go a long way. Another great gifting idea would be producing a coupon book or a series of different things that you can do to help somebody out. Maybe it's chores or other activities. These would be great for immediate family members. You could even do it for a coworker for activities or things that they don't like to do that you can really help take off their plate. Different things that you can use on a coupon book. You can really let your imagination go wild with this. Another skill and something that you may be good at and might have a passion for is family history. Maybe you want to help somebody build their family tree. And so this is an activity that if you know the person, you can obviously do it for them, or this is something that you can help them with at a later date to help them get set up because people are interested about where they came from, a little bit interested about who they are and connecting with their relatives in the past. And the last idea that I have in this personalized one is maybe you have a book that you've read this year that's been very meaningful to you. And so when you have a book that's been great, you could write a special note in it. You can let them know that, yeah, it's used, but it's something that's helped you in your life or you've really enjoyed and you think that they would enjoy it. You could regift a book. The last category is a category that I think people have done for years, and it's wonderful and it's very obvious, and you've probably received some over the years. And this is one that can go a long way, but just a great way to help with holiday cheer, and that is food. And there's lots of different things that you can do to make distributing food fun as a great gift that people really enjoy, whether you have a family recipe or whether you're just baking chocolate chip cookies or a dessert or a treat that everybody can enjoy. This is something that you can look at. If you're not so keen on actually baking or making something, you could actually prepare like ingredients in a jar. So you might make some fancy hot chocolate, or you could gift making a homemade chocolate chip recipe, the ingredients in there with the instructions on how to make it. These are different things that you can do to make food a wonderful gift that doesn't really need to go very far from an expense perspective, that can really brighten someone's day and be a wonderful gift. So again, these are just a couple of ideas that I had. I'm interested in some of the ideas that you have. Feel free to put them in the comment section below. Again, 2020 has been a very difficult year. We've all been affected in some form or fashion because of 2020. One of the great highlights for me this year has been creating these YouTube videos about things that have helped me in my life, and I love to share and hear experiences from you guys of how I can help. If you have future video ideas or things that I can help to make 2021 even better for you, please feel free to write those. Thank you so much for checking this out. Feel free to check out some of my other videos where I can help you be more intentional with your money. Thanks so much. Have a great holiday season and have a great day. To smash that like button.